Hello, I'd like to talk to you today about good practice in research. Research is a very normal human activity, and indeed a normal animal activity for several species like elephants, sea otters, the corvid family of birds, which include crows, magpies, jackdaws. All these species have been observed, chimpanzees too, have been observed to test things out, to try different ways of doing something before deciding on the method that they will use. And that's a form of research. Humans start doing research from very early in their lives. You will notice if you've ever been around a baby aged about 5-6 months, they put everything in their mouth to find out about it. It's a form of research because their mouths are much more sensitive at that age than their hands and fingers. And then a bit later, age maybe 3 or 4, you get the incessant why questions. Why is the sky blue? Why do we have ears? Those sorts of things, which can be a bit hard to answer when they come unexpectedly. So as adults, we do everyday research. We might think about where we'd like to go on a trip or something we want to buy, and we'd ask our friends, maybe look online, till we feel like we've got enough information to make a good decision for ourselves. That's everyday research, and it's a bit haphazard, really. The difference in terms of professional research is that, above all, it is systematic. And there are points to being systematic. It helps you to work against bias. It helps to ensure accuracy. Being systematic is a bit boring, and it's very important. So you need to be systematic in keeping records of everything you decide to do and everything you actually do. You need to be systematic when you're searching for information and keep good records of how and where you make those searches. You need to work systematically with that information, whether it's numbers or words or pictures. You need a systematic approach to coding and analysing that data that you've collected. And you need to systematically check and cross-check for errors that may have slipped in or links you can make between different data sets. So you need to be very methodical, very meticulous, and pay a lot of attention to detail when you're doing professional research. And this is absolutely the same if you're using creative research methods as if you're using conventional research methods. The more systematic your approach can be, and of course there are limits to this, but it really helps to make your research better research. So if you want to practice research well, make sure you're systematic.